Today's episode is brought to you by my grandmother. I love you, Grandma, even though you don't have internet, so you're not going to see this, but I went to visit her recently. Lovely to see her. And, she likes going to the thrift store. We went to the thrift store. They had Telex 610s for $3. She bought them for me, and I'm going to talk about them. I don't know a lot about them, except that they appear to be built for aviation purposes of some kind. I'm not sure who on the flight crew needs to hear a voice over the radio and not say anything back, but that's what this is for. I'm thinking it's probably whoever's initials those are. I'm not sure the exact age. I kind of think 1980s. Later versions had all sorts of prefixes and suffixes. This is just a regular 610. They're 600 ohms. They are mono. It's interesting. Both channels come through, except the left is much louder than the right. I would say it's primarily left. Whatever, doesn't matter. They both still kind of work. This is an example of just absolutely min-maxing your stats. This is not comfortable. It doesn't sound good. And I think it's probably got another 2 billion hours of listening left in it, even though I found it in a thrift store for $3. Looking in the grill, I can see definitely the glint of metal. And listening to it, hearing that it's got some resonance to it, I'm wondering if it's... I don't know the name of the style of driver. It's completely extinct. The only way I know of it is having seen somebody restore some World War II era headphones. I think these probably have a magnet in there, a coil of stationary wire wrapped around the magnet, and then a piece of metal with a detent in it placed over top. I'm not sure how that makes a reasonable transducer, but hearing that there are nice bits of resonance in the audio spectrum, I'm thinking it is just a piece of metal that is bending back and forth under the influence of a monstrous magnetic field. These are just built to last forever. That's all you can really say about them, and I'm pretty sure they probably would. Interesting bits. There is no wire going from one side to the other. I think there are contacts in here that make contact with these metal bars that make up the headband, and then contacts in here to receive. Although touching them doesn't really short it out. Maybe at this voltage it wouldn't, but yeah, at 600 ohms and super low efficiency, I can just about make these work. My little headphone amp at maximum power, 3/4 volume, it's coming in at a comfortable volume. And yeah, there's no bass. Treble is full of resonance, as I indicated. Mid-range, kind of foggy and weird. This is intended to let you listen to, I guess, air traffic control. I think ham radio people are picking these up as well, because the whole just mid-range only vibe is pretty good at hearing a person talk. They do start to get really confused if you play actual music into them. Delta Blues actually doesn't sound bad through these. It's kind of a vibe, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, these were probably decently costly when they were new. The Telex headphones are all generally pretty expensive because they are approved by the... Oh, now I'm putting on the spot here. I think the flying people are the FAA. I might be wrong, but whichever organization it is, these would have their approval, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure whether these would come apart or not. But anyway, I said these are super uncomfortable. They're actually looking at just like the rubber and shiny plastic everywhere, these are actually not as uncomfortable as they look. I can see wearing these for some duration and it would be fine. The sound profile is not easy on the ear. It would probably be better to run it at lower volume. But yeah, these things are, I mean, they're very lightweight and they are very durable, and that is an odd combination to get out of something, so I can see that there was some good intent behind here. I wonder who CP was. Or was that... It might have been a position on an airplane. It could be they had these at some station. I don't know. If you know about airplanes, let me know. And if I can figure out a way to open these up, I will let you know. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a lovely evening.